How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on this channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 weird things that has happened ever since I've lost 100 pounds. So if you guys didn't already know, I've lost 100 pounds. And even though there's a lot of things that has changed that's good, you know, like for instance, you know, my fashion has gotten better, as well as, you know, my confidence has gotten better as well, and I just feel a lot more happier, a lot more healthier. There's a lot of positive things that have definitely improved and have gotten better, but there's a lot of weird things that I've recently just started to notice that I'm like, you know what, it's too good not to make a video and share with everyone else, because hey, anyone out there who's trying to lose weight or is losing weight might be going through similar things as well, and it would just be kind of a funny thing to talk about. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about 5 weird things that have changed ever since I've lost 100 pounds. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. Boom. Okay, so the very first one that I have noticed, ever since I've lost 100 pounds, is that you not only lose weight in certain areas, but you lose weight everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
What?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Oh my God, what do you mean by that? No, I'm joking. But the number one thing is that you lose weight everywhere. And I started to notice that in just certain areas where I'm like, what the hell? Like, for instance, look at this picture. I promise you it's not. For instance, look at this picture, okay? Not only you see that big chunk of money right there. I don't know why I took that picture, but look at my thumb, all right? Versus look at my thumb now. So I have lost weight on my fingers, and I only recently started to notice that because I was going through old pictures and I had this picture of, you know, my thumb. But not only did I lose weight on my thumb, but I also lost weight on my wallet too, because that money is no longer with me. But it's kind of funny because I never noticed, but I've also lost weight on my hands too. And I'm looking at older videos and I'm like, holy snap, my thumb is skinny. Like, like I definitely have lost weight on my thumb and everything. Which is just a weird thing that I've just recently noticed, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there would notice too, which if you really think about it, another thing that has happened to me when I was losing weight was that my feet actually got smaller. And I'm like, whoa, not only do I need to go buy new clothes, but I also need to go buy new shoes too. So it's not a huge difference. It went probably down a size or two, but I definitely don't fit in the shoes that I used to wear because I guess my feet were so fat or so big. So it's definitely something that I've noticed, is that you lose weight everywhere, including places like your thumb and other places too. Another weird thing that has happened that I've noticed ever since I've lost 100 pounds is that you get colder. Now, when I was 300 pounds, nice and stocky and everything, I never got cold. I could wear shorts outside middle of winter and I wouldn't get cold. Now, I need to double up. Like, I get so cold, even just here, like I'm actually kind of cold. Like my hands get cold, my feet get cold. You know, everything's just colder. Even, you know, going for bike rides, I now need to wear like a windbreaker because, you know, the wind just be way too cold, which is a little bit different. You know, I'm getting a little bit more used to, but it's also very beneficial because in the summertime, I'm not sweaty and I'm not hot too, because, you know, in the summertime, I used to be way too hot. Like I used to be like burning, and now I just feel normal. I actually feel like my, you know, temperature has maybe regulated or something, but I definitely feel colder in the winter, and those colder seasons, oh man, they're brutal. Like your hands get cold, everything gets cold, which is not a bad thing. You just have to wear extra layers and everything. So it's a little bit of a trade, of a sacrifice, I guess I needed to do. But yeah, that was one weird thing. I remember in the winter time, having to buy a new jacket because my jacket, not only was it way too big, but it also was way too thin and it was just way too cold. And I need to get an actual big winter jackets that you could probably climb Mount Everest wearing. Another weird thing that has happened losing the weight is buying clothes has gotten easier. Now, before, I wouldn't really buy clothes as much. Like I wouldn't, you know, go shopping for stuff. And one of the reasons was that clothes just wouldn't fit me. I used to be a double XL. I even pushed it to sometimes even triple XL, and try going to a nice clothing spot and asking for a double XL shirt or a triple XL shirt. They don't have it. So what would end up happening was I would either go to other clothes stores, and if they did have it, they would only have a select few. So if you look at the section for the double XL, and next time you go buy clothes, just maybe go down the aisle just to see if you know what I'm talking about. You will see that the selection for double XL, triple XL, even just single XL clothes was so small compared to the large and the medium clothes. It was just like rows and rows of clothes for large and medium. So definitely my fashion has been able to get a little bit better because there's just more selection being at this weight class and being 100 pounds lighter, which is a little bit unfortunate. And I know there is stores out there that, you know, cater to, you know, bigger, stockier people. And you know, for me, I guess I never went to them, but the stores that I did want to go buy clothes from, they just wouldn't carry the clothes that I wanted to wear. So another weird thing that has happened is buying clothes has definitely have gotten easier, which is a little bit crazy. So another weird thing that has happened after losing 100 pounds is that I'm way lighter. So it comes with its benefits, don't get me wrong. Like for instance, when I'm lying in bed and I forget something like downstairs in the basement or something, I could jump out of bed and run downstairs and everything to get it, and I don't feel out of breath. But it does come with its downfalls, and it's not so much of a big downfall, but it was something that I realized. So I have an electric scooter. It's an electric e-bike. It's kind of badass, not gonna lie. You know, you just kind of chill on it. So I like riding it in the summertime. You know, it's a nice way to just quickly get, you know, if I want to go to the store, quickly go on it, get there on time and everything. But when I was 300 pounds riding this electric scooter, I felt solid. Like nothing could knock me over. Like a car could hit me, like nothing could knock me over. But now, you know, being 200 pounds, so being 100 pounds lighter, I get blown by the wind a lot easier. So the other day was a pretty windy day and I decided to go on my e-bike, and next thing you know, I'm getting blown across the road, and I'm like, whoa, like, am I that light? Like the wind can now like almost knock me over. When I was 300 pounds, I was just like nothing would happen. Now that I'm like 200 pounds, I'm like pushing against the wind and I'm like trying to get my balance back. It's actually insane, but it makes sense. You know, I'm 100 pounds lighter, so the wind could just blow me away a lot easier than when I was 300 pounds. Okay, so the last thing that has happened, and I mentioned at the beginning that you lose weight everywhere. So you don't just lose it on your arms, your legs, your stomach, you lose weight everywhere. And I mean everywhere, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? No. What? But losing weight, you know, you lose weight in different areas. But one thing that I have just recently noticed, which is kind of weird, is that I have lost weight inside of my ear hole.
What did he say?
Now you might be like, what is going on? What do you mean by that, Lord of Lion? Like, what do you mean you lost weight in your ear? So like I mentioned, you lose weight in different areas and you lose weight at different times. So one month you might start losing weight on your back, on your shoulders, on your arms, on your midsection, on your legs. And recently I started to notice that my ears have gotten big, my earlobes at least, or my ear hole has gotten bigger. But the way that I found out was that when I was 300 pounds, I had these headphones that would go in your ear. And that's the ones that when I would go for a walk, or when I would, you know, do some form of exercise, I'd put them on. They're a lot light, so, you know, going on the treadmill is a lot more easier. So I would always have these headphones on. I stopped wearing them, you know, now that it's summer, I have a different kind of headphones. I stopped wearing them. And for whatever reason, I decided, you know what, let me put these headphones back on. I found them in the drawer and I'm like, let me use them. They're comfortable and everything. I put them on and they didn't fit. They were falling out and everything. I'm like, did my ear hole get bigger? Like, what is going on? Like, how is it that it's not fitting? And I'm not kidding. Like, I would put it in and it would just fall out. Like, it'll fit somewhat, but when I would move around, it would just fall. And I'm like, whoa, I lost weight inside of my ear too. And it makes sense, right? Like, you're losing weight in different areas of your body. And, you know, even though you're not gonna lose a good amount of weight in your ear, and it's not gonna be like a huge difference, like no one's gonna be like, dude, your ear hole is huge. Like, no one's ever gonna say that to you. It is enough that if you have headphones, they might not fit anymore. They might actually fall off. So you might need to get a bigger size or get a different kind of headphones. So it does kind of suck because now I need new headphones, like those don't fit. But at the same time, losing weight is such a great experience. Like, it helped me so much achieve things. It's built my confidence. It's also, you know, made me feel more healthier, and now I feel more happier too. So, you know, those weird little things that has definitely happened, you know, are funny and everything. And I wanted to share it with you guys, especially all of you who are planning on losing weight and planning maybe even losing 100 pounds. I know you're gonna go through a lot of different changes, and I'm just warning you, your ear hole is gonna get bigger. No, but it's not gonna be like too noticeable. It's gonna be, you know, still a normal size. But wanted to just share this video with you guys. If you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe. We're gonna be making a lot more educational videos on this channel. So if you have any kind of question that you may want, you know, us to make a video about, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, put your questions down below and we're definitely gonna be answering them in a video form. I wanna be able to provide as much information to anyone out there who is planning on losing weight, because for me, losing weight seemed like a hard thing to do, but now it's just something that, you know, I could now share, and it's actually become a lifestyle of mine. So with that being said, I'm Lord of Lion. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful day. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.